Bro, I need to play my hero, guys. Alright. How about this? Jadiel. If I buy the My Hero Ultra Rumble Battle Pass, would you play it with me? Because if I buy the Battle Pass, I'm gonna get a character, bro. I'm gonna get something, bro. Don't care what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna get something, bro. I gotta get something. It's gotta give, bro.
What the fuck is this?
Alright, guys. Alright, here's the deal. I'll be back at like 8:20 p.m. By that time, Broken Moon should have like phased out. Marco, Marco. If you uninstall Apex, are you gonna get an heirloom? Heads to the nah, bro. But Marco, you need to play it in order to get the heirloom, bro.
I don't need no damn heirloom if I'm not even gonna play the game after I get the heirloom.
Cap. Major cap. Cap.
I
Cappy
can't even
cap.
play the game.
Marco, I'm doing this because I'm a friend of yours. I mean, I'm doing this as a friend, but bro,
Bro,
try, Marco, try, bro.
try what, bro? I tried.
Try my
I've tried for
hero.
2 years of
Try
getting that heirloom. I
Apex.
never got it. I'm not gonna try to get it up. No.
Have you tried my hero, bro?
Yes, I've tried it.
How did you like it? Did it suck? Marco, did my hero Ultra Rumble suck?
It's just not my type of game.
Alright.
And you stick the gap.
One of these days, Marco. One of these days, I'll be laughing at you, bro.
Bro, what, bro? You're playing, bro. Your favorite game right now is a game that's corrupted, man. This game has been corrupted by its entire
Corrupted? What you mean corrupted?
It's corrupt, bro. EA is corrupted as shit, man.
Hey, bro, my favorite game right now is my hero, bro.
I don't even know what to say about my hero because there is nothing to say about my hero. There's
Bandai
nothing
Namco
good
is
or
already too
bad to say
greedy.
about my hero.
Bandai Namco
Bandai
is
Namco
already
is too
too
greedy.
greedy?
Yep.
God damn.
Do you see how
It's
much
not that
add-ons
greedy as
like
Apex, but like
on
greedy.
Bandai Namco? Like a lot of freaking games, they ask like they keep placing an add-ons, and you need to pay to win for everything on a lot of freaking games. This game
Bro,
in
do you pay
particular,
to
My
win
Hero
on my
Ultra
hero?
Rumble.
The battle
My
No,
pass
Hero
you're
Ultra
not.
Rumble
changes,
is
but
not like
that's
that
only
because it's
one.
a
Your
battle
room is to
royale.
unlock the battle pass for this
But
first
yeah.
split beginning. Respawn has
But
Respawn and
bro,
EA have
come
finally
on.
decided to revert the Battle
It's
Pass
not like
changes in
Brawl Stars
Apex
where you
Legends.
actually have
Yes,
to pay
that's
to
right.
win,
They
but yeah.
actually listened to us, which is a massive dub. So to anyone who
Let's
supported my last video and any other content creators out there who spoke
Please,
up,
guys, I'll
thank
be
you.
back
We
at
finally came
8:20.
together and made a change
I
for
am
the
going
better.
to
However,
please
there's
you
still the
guys
fact that
to
there
play
was
something
people
together.
defending this shit like
Wait,
crazy. And all
Jadiel,
of
do you
you
have
need to
Black Ops?
realize that if EA and Respawn
I don't.
reverted these changes, that
But,
it means it was a seriously fucked up
I don't have
decision in the
PlayStation
first place.
Plus.
So surely you can at
alright
least sit
then.
there now and admit you were wrong because
Alright,
holy
yeah.
shit, was I sick of
Hey,
saying if you don't like it, don't buy it. Like that was the
Alright, I'll
point
be
of the
back,
complaints
guys.
that we had. No, it was always about the principle, but you being a bitch with a wide throat couldn't understand
you
that.
being a
So,
bitch with
one
a
last
Y.
thing to those that are now complaining that them reverting these changes has costed you getting a couple extra rewards, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? Respawn and EA.
Alright, I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Trust me. When I'm back,
I'll hop off
I
my
ain't gonna be
dick,
playing, bro.
man.
I'm done, bro. I'm done after like 5 years of playing with you guys, bro.
Wait, what
I'm done.
happened?
I'm gonna ask you guys something, bro. I'll
No,
be
bro, I will
back
not
though.
be your waifu.
Dang it, man. Go like
Whoa!
bro,
What the fuck?
chill.
What?
That's already mountainy, bro.
What? Say that one more time. I didn't quite hear you. I didn't catch. I didn't quite catch that. I don't think my stream heard you. Could you say that like a little louder?
Didn't quite catch that.
A little louder, please.
I didn't quite catch that.
I didn't quite catch that.
Didn't quite catch that.
I didn't quite catch that.
I have finally. Let's look at this. Zero Hero here, talking about. So the apocalypse is coming and the world is going to end, right? And this woman believes she can save us all by unaliving all the zombies? Now, her name is Lori. And Lori's a normal housewife living in Arizona. And one day she discovers a series of novels. And these novels are all about the coming apocalypse and how to survive the end of the world. And Lori is very religious, and she's reading these books, and she really connects with them. And as she becomes more and more obsessed with the books, she starts spending less and less time with her kids. And eventually, she decides to travel from Arizona to Utah to a convention where the author of these novels is going to speak, because she wants to meet him. So the author is this guy, Chad Daybell. And Lori gets to meet Chad Daybell, and she's all excited, and she tells him how much his books have changed her life. And these two really hit it off. And they start flirting a little, and Chad Daybell tells her they've been married in previous lifetimes, which I gotta say, that is one hell of a pickup line. So eventually the convention ends, and they go their separate ways. But Lori and Chad decide to stay in touch, and they chat often. And he has her as a guest on his podcast, Long Distance. And they, of course, often talk about how to prepare your soul for the upcoming apocalypse. Now, because of the popularity of his beliefs, Chad Daybell does have a bit.
Do you not know about Ray William Johnson?
What?
Do you not know who Ray William Johnson is or something? Have you been living under a fucking rock?
Religious following. His beliefs are sort of an extreme denomination of Mormonism, which some people describe as a doomsday cult. And the more Lori interacts with Chad Daybell, and the more she buys into his doomsday teachings, the more her personality starts to change. And she starts saying crazy things to her friends and family. Like that she's a divine goddess, that she has supernatural powers, that she's been reincarnated many, many times, that she is one of only 144,000 people who will actually be saved when the world ends. But most importantly, she starts talking about zombies. And not your Walking Dead, eat your brains type zombies. She and Chad Daybell believe that zombies are a normal person whose soul has been possessed by an evil demon. That's what they refer to as
The fuck is bro watching?
a zombie. And they think there are zombies all around them, hidden in plain sight. Now, Lori actually has a husband, who we'll just call Husband. And at this point in her life, Husband is seeing all these changes in her, and he's starting to get worried, because she's been referring to herself as a goddess and talking about zombies and all kinds of crazy.
So join me.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna be in.
Alright, Marco. In 13 minutes. In 13 minutes. It changes, bro.
It changes to
Morocco.
Grand Canyon, the King's Canyon. Shut the fuck up, Jazzy.
So you're not gonna play it, bro?
I don't know. Have they added anything to the King's Canyon?
Oh yeah, they did.
What?
I have no clue, but they did. I saw something that they added something.
Like what?
They added something, but I don't know.
What did they add?
But come on, bro, cause you gotta
Everything.
play to win, bro. You gotta play to win.
She tells him that she no longer cares about it. And then after that, she just disappears. She steals his trunk and she withdraws $35,000 from their joint bank account, and she just bounces. And then 2 months go by and she's still gone, and no one knows where she is. But as you could have guessed, everyone suspects that she went to Idaho, where Chad Daybell lives, to be with him. So after 2 months of being gone, one day she suddenly returns. And of course, she and Husband immediately start getting into arguments about all this. And she starts insisting that he is possessed by an evil demon.
What the fuck?
An evil demon named Ned Schneider.
There's
What
some
the
crazy
fuck
people
is
in the
Ned
world,
Schneider, bro?
Like, Marco, don't watch that, bro. Like, there are crazy people in the world, bro.
What you mean don't watch that? This is Ray William Johnson. He's the best storyteller ever.
Nah, you're right, but bro.
Bro, I hear that.
In the world.
Bro,
Remember that guy.
Ned Schneider's a crazy ass name. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, guys,
Fucking
did you
Ned
hear what
Schneider.
happened to Shane Dawson? What's his name?
I don't care about
Yeah.
Shane Dawson. Fucking Ned Schneider.
I don't know who that is, but
Stupid
alright.
ass name, bro.
Like sounding name for an evil demon. But okay. And then she tells husband that her God has put her on some kind of holy mission, and that if husband gets in the way of her holy mission, she will have to unalive him. And husband is like,
Whoa.
okay, what the f-? And he goes and he files for divorce. And then Lori's like, okay, fine. And she takes their 2 kids and she goes to live with her brother.
Why the fuck? Why is she the one that gets to the kids? I feel like that's just,
Exactly.
that is
Because
something.
that's how it worded.
That's a little. You know, how the fuck did she?
The fact that I'm just the only one watching this.
Mm-hmm. If it's not Block Fruits, nobody watches. Watch, bro. If I get on Block Fruits, there's gonna be so many people, bro.
Total religious nut job too. So Lori tells Alex that husband is actually a zombie and that he's possessed by an evil demon named Ned Schneider. And Alex is like, say no more. I'll take care of him. About 5 months later, husband comes over to the house that Lori's renting to pick up their son. And while he's there, he and Lori, they start fighting. And Lori's brother Alex is there. And so Alex gets involved in this fight. And at one point, Alex gets so mad, he goes into his bedroom and he gets his pew-pew. And he comes out and he starts threatening husband with it. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, blam, Alex shoots husband twice in the chest. And unfortunately, husband, he doesn't make it. And Alex ends up telling police that it was self-defense. There are no charges brought against him.
What?
Then, about a month after that, Lori takes her 2 kids and her brother Alex, and they all move from Arizona all the way to Idaho. Because, of course, that's where Chad Daybell lives. And now that husband is gone, she can be closer to him. About a week later, after moving to Idaho, Lori and Alex take her 2 kids on a little trip to Yellowstone National Park. Now, there's not a lot known about what actually happened there that day, but that day is the last day that Lori's daughter is seen alive. Because Lori and Alex, they come back from Yellowstone without her, and no one knows what happened to her. Then, 2 weeks later, Lori's son goes missing. And again, we don't know much about why, because one day he's just gone, and no one knows what happened to him. Now, suspiciously, neither Lori nor her brother Alex report this to the police. And when other relatives and family members call to talk to the kids, Lori just makes up excuses like, oh, they're out with their friends, or, oh, he's taking a nap right now. And everyone believes her. I mean, at this point, they have no reason to suspect that Lori might have done something to unalive her own kids. Until about a month later, Chad Daybell, his wife, because yes, he's also married to someone,
Bro.
Chad Daybell's wife suddenly dies. She dies out of nowhere from cardiac arrest. But the whole thing is sudden and therefore very suspicious. And what's even more suspicious is that Chad Daybell doesn't allow them to perform an autopsy on her. Now, stay with me here because it gets a little complicated. The youngest son, the one who went missing, his name is JJ. And JJ is actually adopted. Now, his biological grandmother, she talks to him like on the phone often enough. And at this point, it's been about 6 weeks since she could get him on the phone last. And every time she calls, Lori keeps making excuses. Like, oh, JJ can't talk right now. He's out playing with the other kids. So at this point, grandmother's getting worried. And she thinks something weird is going on. So she calls police and she asks them to go do a welfare check. So police, they go over to Lori and Chad Daybell's apartment. And of course, JJ isn't there. And that is when police discover that not only is JJ not there, but both kids are missing. And Lori's brother Alex happens to be there. And Alex, he tells police, JJ's not here. He's staying with his grandmother right now. But remember, it was grandmother who reported JJ missing. So police are like, yeah, that's bullshit. And this is definitely suspicious. And they start really investigating Lori and Chad. And about a week later, Lori and Chad move from Idaho to Hawaii. And once they're in Hawaii, they get married. And it's only been like 2 weeks since Chad's wife died from cardiac arrest, and he's already getting remarried. And so all this is coming across as super weird. And this whole time, Lori's family is hitting her up like, hey, where are your kids? We haven't spoken to them in forever. And Lori's still making excuses like, oh, they're fine. They're off playing something. And of course,
Bro, can
police
somebody
are
just...
also harassing them
Bro.
too. Like, ma'am, where the hell are your kids? And Lori's like, oh no, they're staying with my friend. And the friend is like, her kids aren't with me. What the? So then, boom. Police officially declare Lori and Chad as persons of interest, and they launch a nationwide search for these missing kids. And of course, no one can find them.
$20,000
Meanwhile,
reward?
police are
Oh,
like,
I
you
know.
know, maybe these missing kids are somehow related to Chad's former wife's sudden death from cardiac arrest. So they go and they dig up Chad's former wife's body to see if she actually died from cardiac arrest. And they autopsy her, and guess what they find? No, she didn't die from cardiac arrest. She was actually asphyxiated, meaning someone suffocated her. So police, they contact Lori, and they're like, all right, lady, we're tired of your excuses. You have 5 days to physically produce your missing kids, or you're under arrest. And of course, Lori doesn't produce them. She can't. And 3 weeks later, bam, they arrest Lori, and they charge her with abandonment. Here's her mugshot. And while Lori's in jail, police get a warrant, and they search Chad Daybell's backyard at his previous house back in Idaho.
No,
and
bro.
they start digging around in that yard, and there, buried, they find the remains of both of Lori's kids. And sadly, it is theorized that Lori and Chad beat and strangled them to death. Apparently,
Damn!
Lori and Chad thought her 2 kids had become zombies.
What the
And that
fuck?
the only way to save their souls was to get rid of them before the apocalypse happens. So then, of course, kapow! Police arrest Chad. Here's his mugshot.
Yo,
And they charge
the
him and
Disney
Lori
music is
both
not
with
helping
first-degree
with that
murder for
creepy-ass
unaliving
video,
the
bro.
kids. They also charge Chad with unaliving his wife, and they charge Lori with conspiring to
Dang, she
unalive her
crazy.
former husband. Then they go to trial, and she's found guilty for everything, and he is also found guilty for everything.
Damn.
Lori is sentenced to life in prison, while Chad is sentenced to death. Lori's brother Alex
Fuck, man.
was also involved in all this. He didn't get charged with anything.
What?
Because he died from blood clots before any of them got arrested.
Oh.
Which is very suspicious timing. Oh, and also, the apocalypse
Damn.
never happened. So the apocalypse is
Dame.
Next video.
one day.
How long
so
is that shit? 9 minutes? 10
so
minutes?
One day, this kid.
Bro,
he's
Marco, Marco, mute yourself, Marco, or I'm gonna
Okay.
mute you, bro.
You're not interested
Thank you,
in Bray
because
Williams
I
Johnson?
cannot hear that. I cannot hear those sad stories, bro.
What sad stories?
Bro, how mentally? Oh my god,
Can we play Bed Wars?
Bed Wars?
that just makes me
I never
wanna
played Bed
like,
Wars.
bro. How stupid do you have to be, bro? Nah, bro. Dang. Like, I can't with that story,
older
bro.
cousin is like,
Not
"Hey,
you guys. Definitely
Tell
not
you
you
about my
guys.
time in the war.
Oh, this story has. Oh, this story gotta be good. This story has to be fucking
Starts
good.
to tell these gruesome stories. One day, this kid, he's 12,
Hold up.
he's hanging out with his older cousin.
I'll play
And
Bed Wars
older
another
cousin is
time.
like,
I can't right now.
Come here, let me tell you about my time in the war. And so older
Alright.
cousin starts to tell these gruesome stories about some of the things he did back in the Vietnam War, about people he had unalived and women he had done horrible things to, like unspeakable
Okay.
things that I can't even describe on this app, otherwise my video will be. But then, to prove it, he busts out some Polaroid
Oh,
photos.
hell no, bruh.
And
Photos are
these
crazy.
photos are of women, and they are absolutely.
Alright, Marco. It finally changed. Dang.
Is it
Son
Grand?
of a-
Is it the canyon?
Listen, he isn't grossed out.
Oh no,
Actually,
it's gonna
he's-
change in like a minute, bro.
And about a
The
year
fuck?
later, the cousins are together again.
Yeah, it's gonna change in like a minute, bro.
The older cousin, his name's Mike. And so Ricardo and Mike
It's
are
still on
hanging out
Broken Moon.
at this place, and Mike, he suddenly
Just
gets.
give me like just give me like one minute, Marco. Give me 1 minute.
And he ends up on a light right
Yeah.
there in front of little Ricardo. And again, Ricardo isn't grossed out. He's fascinated. Now, you
The
can decide
fuck?
whether all that actually messed him up or not. Because shortly after
What,
that,
Adam?
Ricardo starts getting into drugs. Particularly.
What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? What drugs have to do with this fucking? Alright, okay. So this guy got turned. Okay, I'm not even gonna fucking explain this shit. Too much is happening.
No, Marco, explain it. Explain
I'm
it.
not. Alright, bro. This guy, he tells story to like his little cousin. He tells these war stories about gruesome things that he did to people, right? And
Hmm?
he's not disgusted. He's quote unquote fascinated by this shit, right? So while he's fascinated,
Alright.
this guy gets into like the same guy that told the war stories to his little cousin. He gets into his argument
Huh?
with his wife, and then he fucking shoots his wife. Right.
Dang.
And he doesn't, and the little cousin's not fucking scared. He gets like fascinated or some shit. I don't even know.
Dang.
What the fuck? And then now he's on drugs? I don't know. It's crazy shit.
Bruh. Ain't no way, bro.
And it doesn't look like it's any of those mild drugs. It looks very.
Oh, no, no. Like, full out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Hold up, let me check
Yeah,
out the heirlooms again.
boy.
Heirlooms. I only know I'm gonna get one heirloom, but at least I know I'll get one.
The
Maraka,
fuck?
you could get one, bro. Like two
No!
more even, Maraka.
Make it up. What the fuck?
Nah, nah, nah. Uh, 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 uh.
Uh, uh, mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm,
Oh,
mm.
oh, right, Marco. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, it's Kings Canyon right now. But yeah. I'm
What do
not
you
more
got?
than 30 minutes, dang.
Bro, I was singing
So,
that.
Marco, are you gonna play? Bro, it's Kings Canyon. At least it's not Broken Moon, bro. It's Kings Canyon.
I'm doing something right now. Hold on. Please
Alright,
start right
Jader, are
next.
you
Please
gonna
start right next
play?
to it. Please start right next to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, let me
Please,
finish
please,
it, finish
please,
it.
please, 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 please. You're fucking
Bet,
serious, right? Are
finally.
you fucking serious? Are
Oh,
you
hold
fucking
up. My
serious?
mom just got here. Oh, man. My mom just got here, Chad. I'll be right back. Huh. 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 Alright,
This
there
is
we
like
go.
the exact opposite side of the map.
Alright. Oh, hold up. ¿Qué pasó? Alright. Only 40 crafting metals. Damn. Crafting metals are expensive, bro. Catch up.
What the fuck is happening, dog? I don't even know what the fuck is happening anymore. Holy shit. What is this Nan bounty shit? I don't understand it.
Sitte Freddy. Sitte Freddy Fazbear or. Oh, little Sitte Freddy
Weird.
Fazbear
Nice, right next to it.
Hey.
No. Oh, fuck, man.
Man, I do not want to go back to school, guys.
I'm
Where's
50-50
Marco
on
B.
this.
Phoenix? Ooh,
Man.
dude. 450 gems? W. You take those gems and we get the fuck out of here.
Yes, and get on Apex.
Hell no! I'm gonna spend all these fucking gems on gambling.
Alright, and then you're gonna get an Apex, right?
And then I'm gonna see if I can get a good fruit from gambling.
And then you're gonna get an Apex, right?
I have no idea. This is
Bro,
all up to
Marco,
luck.
come on, bro.
It's all up to luck, Adrian. It's all up to luck.
What you and no, it's not up to luck.
It is.
It's
If
up
I
to
get a
you,
good fruit, I'm
Marco.
staying here.
If you get a fruit, I'm staying here. You're
If I
staying
get a
here,
good fruit, I'm
bro.
staying. A good one. I probably won't get a good fruit. Odds are not in my favor. 1,000 gems. 50 a pack. Let's go. We're starting off with dog shit. Okay.
Marco, one of these days,
More dog shit.
you're gonna complete Brock's fruits,
This is
and you're
not
gonna
block shoots.
realize
This is fruit battlegrounds. More dog shit. I completed block shoots about 6 months ago.
you did not, bro.
I completed block shoots a long time ago.
I thought you said you weren't even halfway there, bro.
Bro, I've been finished with that shit.
So no more Black fruits,
I'm still doing it because that's the only thing that gets me content.
bruh. But
Stop giving me this dog shit. Give me
alright.
something good. Give me something good. Give me something good.
So Morocco, do you already do the? So do you already go to that island with the chocolate, that candy
I
land,
did that a
something like?
long time ago.
Alright.
Stop! Give me something good. I know you gave me an epic a bit ago, but I need me like a legendary or a mythic or something, you know? Because Ian kind of got the dragon fruit, and I don't want him having a better fruit than me, considering he don't fucking play this game. Stop giving me these fucking chop fruits and these berry fruits. And these stupid ass sand fruits. Stop. Alright, please. No common, no uncommon, no rare, no epic, legendary, or mythic. Please. Stop giving me fucking Falcon.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna get off, guys. Alright,
Wait, but
I'll
I'm
see you
finishing the
guys
mission, bro.
tomorrow.
What is this stupid ass bug, man? Oh my
I'm
god!
finishing the mission, though.
I need to hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright.
Alright, bye, Jadiel.
Alright, man. What are the things that I can purchase in this game? Because I might actually just purchase like a fucking luck boost or some shit.
Alright,
I was about
I'm
to.
gonna ask this one more time. Morocco,
Why so
Jadiel,
serious?
are you gonna play Apex, bro?
No
I said
idea.
after this mission.
Alright, I forgot. Sorry, Jadiel. Yeah, finish your mission.
Keep giving me these
Morocco.
shitty ass fruits, man. Am I about to drop $10 on this game?
No.
800
Morocco, you
total.
already wasted so much on block fruits.
This ain't block
Chill.
streets, dog. 4,500. Am I? That's
4,000.
5,800 that I'm about to drop on this shit.
Alright.
5,800 total gems. What would that get? Like,
But how much money did you actually spend on block fruits,
130 spins,
Morocco?
I'd say. Is that worth it?
35?
That's less than. It's less than 120 spins. Is that worth it? Hold on. 5,700 gems. 5,750 divided by 50.
Well, I guess
I
I'll
get
get an
150
heirloom before
fucking spins from this
Morocco.
stupid bullshit.
Bro, guys, please. I got work in like 2 years, dog.
Huh?
I gotta work in like 2 years, bro.
What are you on about?
Morocco, I actually have to work in 2 years, bro.
Uh,
So I don't have much time to play with y'all. Like the clock is ticking. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's not. It's very far, but like it's there. By the way.
How old are you?
So
I think by
Let's
age
think of
60 you should
it.
start working.
Let's
Like
think
by
of
age
this
60.
like I have limited time with Adrian Valle.
Are you gonna go to college or not? What are we doing?
I have no clue.
That's scary. That's a scary guy.
And I have botanist. Finally, set favorite.
Next server, next server, next server.
No, Marco. Next Apex Legends.
Next server, man. The luck on this server is just not it, man.
Yeah, for the birds, for the birds. Alright, badges.
Hello? Can I? Like, Alamito?
Hi ML.
Can I watch a tutorial how to on how
What's
to
good,
finish
boy?
this mission?
Entropy? No. No.
The fuck was that?
And he starts committing. And he climbs, shoplifting all the time, and he gets really, really into his religion. And eventually, he just says fuck it, and he drops out of high school. A few years later, Ricardo's 17. He gets a job at a local holiday inn. And while he's working his shift, he starts sneaking into the guests' rooms while they're asleep, and he'll steal their valuables. But then he goes even further, and he starts trying to essay some of the guests. And he eventually gets caught, and bam, they fire him. Oh, but it gets much worse. About 5 years later, Ricardo is 22, and he moves from Texas to San Francisco to get a fresh start. But instead of getting a job, he spends most of his time just doing drugs. And he
20
basically
enemies
just
in
gives
one
up on
match of
life.
solo.
Like, the only thing
We
he
love her.
eats are junk food and soda. And he, like, never brushes his
20
teeth, so they
enemies.
inevitably start to rot. So he's just a stank ass at this point. And after about 2 years of living this stank ass lifestyle, Ricardo suddenly decides, you know what? I'm gonna start murdering people.
What the fuck?
And then one day, while he's out in the neighborhood, Ricardo spots a girl. She's 9, and the girl has lost a dollar bill.
No,
She's out
bro.
looking for it. So Ricardo approaches her, and he's like, hey, I know where your dollar bill is. I can show you. Follow me. So she follows him into the basement of the hotel room. And there, he does
Into
horrible
the
things
basement
to
is
her,
crazy.
and he eventually brutalized her. Oh, but he doesn't stop there. 3 months later, he moves to Los Angeles. And there, he gets a room in a hotel on Skid Row, and he starts doing a lot more drugs. And one night, he starts stalking this 79-year-old woman.
What the fuck? Why do you want to tap a 79-year-old? What the fuck?
The stalking, bro. That's mad.
Alex, I wanted to tell Weekends. I was.
Foul, bro. That's
I
foul.
was.
Seasonal.
A was born a man.
Event. Play.
What?
JK Ma still am man.
Oh, man.
Should I kill somebody with the buggy clown? With the buggy car?
I'm getting my hero Ultra Rumble, bro. I'm out. Alright, no, I can't. Jalil is still on his
3
mission.
months
Right,
later,
Jalil?
he strikes again. One night he hides in this
That's
woman's
hot.
garage, and he waits
You're
for
not
her.
leaving,
He
right?
finally does. He suddenly steps
No, I'm
out,
not leaving, I'm
pulls
not
out a
leaving.
QQ, and
Alright.
then he goes into her
Damn.
house and he sees the woman's roommate, and bang, he unalives her too.
Okay, got
And
it.
then about an hour later, he's at a local park, and he spots a random woman sitting in her car. And he suddenly grabs her and he drags her out of it, and then he pulls out his pew pew and he unalives her as well. And yeah,
What is wrong with this
getting
fucking
worse,
guy?
because
Holy
10
shit.
days later, Ricardo breaks into glass. He shoots a man while he's sleeping, and then the man's wife wakes up, and she tries to fight back. So Ricardo shoots her too, and he unalives her with. Then he steals her eyes, and he puts them in a jewelry box.
Bro, what the fuck?
IT. It's in.
What happened?
take with him
Only
as a
I can
souvenir.
stop.
So Ricardo just
It's the
continues on this streak of murder in SA, and he unalives at least 5 more women and 5 more couples. Usually he'll break into their home at night, execute them, and then he'll draw religious symbols at the scene of the crime.
Only
Now
I
at this
can
point,
and
police
only
are
full
looking
stop.
at this string of attacks, and they're starting
It's
to
so
think,
good.
you know, there might be a serial killer on the loose here. So they start investigating. But
It's in
as
the
of
news.
now, they don't have much. They have some descriptions of him, they have some sort of fingerprints, and they have some shoe
Okay.
prints they found at some of the crime scenes. But interestingly enough, Ricardo's shoe print is unique. There had only been one pair of that brand of sneakers sold in Los Angeles in his size. So maybe they're onto something. Meanwhile, the news media is reporting on all of this. And so stories about his string of murders are blowing up all over the news. And the media starts referring to him as the Night Stalker, which, to be fair, is a much cooler name than his stank ass deserves. But with all this news coverage, Ricardo is
I
starting to
wanna
feel
fight
the heat.
Yamato.
And he doesn't want to get
Bro,
caught.
what?
So he leaves Los Angeles and he moves.
Wait, we're gonna pause the story real quick. What level do you have to have
Ew.
Flame V2 to awaken? Level 300? Dog, what?
All the way back to San Francisco. And there, in San Francisco, like the first thing he
Oh,
does,
shoot.
breaks into a couple's home and he unalives them and he draws
I think-
another religious symbol on the wall. And so police, they investigate this. And they're like, oh, is the Night Stalker now in San Francisco? Now, the mayor of San Francisco, Mayor Dianne Feinstein, she gets on TV and
Bro,
she
what?
holds a press conference. And she reveals that the police have identified the Night Stalker's shoes from all those shoe prints he left behind. And then she holds up a police sketch showing the world roughly what Ricardo looks like. And Ricardo, he sees this press conference on TV and he's like, oh snap, they're onto me. And he heads right over to the Golden Gate Bridge and he throws his shoes over into the water. So he'll never leave those shoe prints again and they'll never catch him that way. And then a few days
Oh,
later,
like Call of
he moves
Duty?
back to the Los
W?
Angeles area. And then
No,
one
dang
night,
it, they
Ricardo
got me.
drives a little bit south of that area and he tries to break into another family's home. But that fails. And then later, he breaks into a different couple's home. And then he shoots the
Devotion?
husband
Hey, yo, let's go.
and saves the wife before he arrogantly identifies himself there. He says, tell them the Night
Not
Stalker was
Putin.
here. So then later, when that woman talks to police,
Bruh.
she's able to give them a description of Ricardo. And police
Oh, people.
also found a car he had stolen with one of his whole-ass fingerprints in it. And from that fingerprint, police are finally able to use new technology to identify it and start piecing all this
No,
together.
bro.
And because Ricardo had been arrested in the past for auto theft, his fingerprints are already in the system. So now, boom, police
Somebody
know
won?
the
Ain't no way,
Night
bro.
Stalker is
Okay.
Ricardo. And they now have not just a crude police sketch of the Night Stalker, but an actual old mugshot of Ricardo. So police hold a press conference, and they release the mugshot to the media. And suddenly, Ricardo's picture is all over the news.
Alex,
And
did you
everyone
like
is
it?
on the lookout for this serial killer. 2 days later, Ricardo's in Los Angeles, and he's at a convenience store. Probably buying junk
No,
food or
bro.
whatever, and rotten ass teeth. But anyway, that's when people start to recognize him. Hey, isn't that guy, the Night Stalker? So Ricardo panics, and he runs out of the store, and he sees a car, and he immediately tries to steal it. And during all this commotion, more people recognize him. Yeah, I think that is the Night Stalker. And some of the bystanders grab him and they pull him out of the car. Then he runs across the street and he tries to steal another woman's car keys. And that woman's husband retaliates and hits Ricardo over the head with a whole ass fence post.
Shit, what the fuck?
Damn.
Oh, no. So now Ricardo's wounded and he's
Bro,
running
no,
away.
ain't no way they saw me from
Citizens
under over
are
there.
chasing him down. And they finally catch him.
Okay, now I need to go talk to this guy and I'm done.
Beat the living shit out of him. I'm sure it was glorious. But then eventually, police show up. And then, bam, they arrest him.
Gun
Here's his
run.
mugshot.
You're alone, Joji.
Gas with 13 counts of murder, 5 counts of attempted murder.
Bro,
11
this is
escapes,
just rape.
13 burglaries. He's found guilty of everything, and he's sentenced to death by gas chamber.
What the? Okay, so is this the time where they had gas chambers, or what the fuck?
Dang.
Here's the
Oh, dang.
craziest
But
part.
Rape.
While he's on death row, he gets fans. And those fans start writing him and like visiting him in prison. And one of those fans he falls in love with. And they get
What the
married.
fuck?
So this stank-ass serial killer on death row
Okay.
finds love and gets married. Why are you still single?
What
Anyway,
the fuck?
he later died of cancer. One day, this kid.
He was sentenced to the gas chambers and died of cancer? What the fuck? Okay.
Dang it, bro. I missed all my shots,
There's a
bro.
lot
No.
to piece here and a lot to like unravel what the
One
fuck.
night, this woman, her name's Ellie. So this redneck dude is somehow able to pull off one of the biggest money heists in American history, and he becomes rich as. Now the guy, his name's David. And he works at Loomis Fargo as a vault supervisor, and he handles massive amounts of money all day. But despite that, he doesn't get paid very much. But that's about to change. Because one day, David meets this woman at work. Her name's Kelly. And David thinks Kelly is fine. And they hit it off and they start flirting, and soon enough, they start smashing. You know, at some point during this period, David hears about an armored truck robbery that had happened a few months before several states away. A Loomis Fargo employee had robbed Loomis for like millions of dollars. And at this point in the story, that
Pop off, bro.
I actually talked about that heist.
Bro, go mute yourself, bro.
Anyway, so David and Kelly, they hear about this heist. And they're like, well, that guy took millions of dollars and he didn't get caught. Maybe we could also rob Loomis Fargo and take millions of dollars and not get caught. What could possibly go wrong? Now, Kelly, she knows just the guy who could help them pull off this heist. Her friend back from high school was a bit shady. This guy, Chambers. So the three of them put their heads together and they start planning this big Loomis Fargo heist. And there are other people with sidelines involved in this heist too, but for now, let's just focus on these three main characters. So a few months go by and they've got it all meticulously planned out. And then the big night finally rolls around. It's time to pull off the heist. And David, he's actually working that evening. And when his shift ends, he leaves with the other employees working. But he doesn't actually leave. Instead, he circles back and sneaks back into the building.
Hey, Pico, you better not let that streak end. If that streak ends, expect a visit tonight. Exactly 12.
Then he goes straight to the vault.
There you go, good boy.
Starts taking money out of it and loading it into his. An hour and a half later, he's done. And he's loaded about $17 million in cash into that bank. Yeah, David knows there are security cameras all around this building. So before he leaves, he goes back to the manager's office and he steals 2 surveillance tapes with the footage of him. Next, he drives the Loomis van full of 700 pounds of cash. He drives it over to a parking lot in another part of town where Chambers and Kelly are waiting in a different van. So then they transfer this money.
Alright, bro, you trying to beat me in like a competition or some shit?
To the new van. This new van is a rental van. But here's the thing about this rental van. It's a little small. So they're transferring all this money into the rental van, but not all of it will fit.
Alright,
So
I need to talk to this guy and then I'll join.
millions of dollars in the Loomis van. It all won't fit in the rental van. Oh, but that's not the only thing they leave in that Loomis van, because David forgets those 2 surveillance videos that he had taken from the manager's office. And so from there,
Bro,
they all end up going separate ways. Kelly ultimately ends up going to his home. Chambers also ends up going back to his home, and David hops on a flight to head over to Mexico.
I'm playing Roblox.
But unfortunately for him, when trapped internationally,
What the fuck? Okay.
limited to how much money you can bring with you. So David is only allowed to bring $50,000 with him. Meanwhile, David's wife, because I guess he's married,
I don't want you to
and didn't tell his
explain
wife
to me.
about any of this. His wife reports him missing. And once police find the Loomis van with the leftover $3.3 million security, so now they have their first suspect, David. And since this is something,
Alright, bro, shut your bitch ass up.
Play Best Wars now.
Huh?
Hello.
Bro,
Alright, guys,
oh,
I'm getting
goddamn! No! Oh! So fucking.
Bronco, bro, like,
Oh my god.
chill, bro.
What the fuck? I'm not the one saying
Bye,
that!
guys.
What? You're gonna leave?
Yeah, bro, because
did it.
Morocco over here is like, oh, let me just say, install Apex and then uninstall it right after I install
I
it
still
because
have
I don't
it.
like a singular map.
Well, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna play fucking Broken Moon or North Point. Shit as
Okay,
hell. I think
Pico,
you meant
but
shit
who
as hell,
asked for
bro.
your
Ain't
opinion,
nobody
bro?
trying to play no fucking Broken Moon.
Because someone is getting
Broken
pissed
Moon's
off,
not there
bro.
anymore.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
Morocco,
play
I'm
the fucking
sorry.
canyon map, bro. What?
I'm sorry, Morocco,
Broken Moon
bro.
is
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Yeah, King's Canyon is pretty
Well, the
good.
map right now is Kings Canyon, but Morocco doesn't want
I
to play
don't
it.
want to play King's Canyon, dog. King. Olympus
Bro,
is the only map.
he doesn't
Bro,
want
I'm
to
really
play
playing Roblox
anything.
right now. Can y'all just let me play Roblox in peace? Like, we don't gotta be playing the game together all the time. Like, we're not a married couple. We're not a married couple with children, dog. Oh,
Bro,
y'all are.
Morocco, chill. By the way, sorry, Pico.
Why is bro sorry?
Nothing.
Is this bro just his instincts? Just to be sorry?
Lol.
What are bro's instincts?
Morocco, but bro, you gotta chill
Traps
sometimes.
over here.
Like,
Okay.
it's getting hard to like play with you, Morocco.
Ooh.
Sí, pa, vete a mi cuarto.
Cheers! Ah!
Ajá, estoy bien, pa. Tengo.
I'm okay. I'd rather.
Alright, el PlayStation.
Gra- gra-
Pues sí, pa,
graduation
mañana lo
backshots,
hacemos.
perchance.
Bueno, hace calor, pero mañana lo hacemos.
Perchance. Perchance.
Pues lo quieres hacer ahora, pa.
Graduation backshots, perchance.
¿Mm? ¿Qué pasó, pa?
Potentially.
¿Ah?
How about
¿Qué
graduation
dijiste, pa?
backshots? Now.
Pues lo movemos.
Graduation backshots now.
Pues tú me ayudas, pa. ¿Sí?
I ain't graduated yet either. So
Sí,
technically,
pa, lo hacemos ahora.
we can get freaky. We could get freaky if we want.
Ayo.
Alright, Adrian.
Alright, bro. What the
Don't
ass?
worry about it,
What are
Jadiel.
you on about, dog?
I'm just gonna get off.
No, I'm
You
done.
find that humorous or some shit?
Nah, I'm sorry, Jadiel. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get off because I need to move my PlayStation and yeah, we'll play Jadiel. We'll play Jadiel.
Alright.
Alright. Sorry, Marco,
How
but
much more
like,
health does bro have?
but we forgot it about you, bro. You don't play with us anymore. Like, yeah.
Bro, I'm not trying to play no shitty games, man.
But like, it's not about the games. It's about the
Okay,
friendships
cut
that
your
we
bitch ass
built
off,
all
nigga.
these years ago.
Alright, Anna, let me be honest here. I don't like Apex. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, I don't like Apex, dog.
Mhm.
So if I don't like a
Pues
game,
sí,
I'm not
pues
gonna
sí.
play it, right?
I'll be right back,
It
guys. I'll
just
be right
makes
back.
sense, man.
I'm sorry, Marco.
What?
Let's get started.
All right, bro. You're dragging it. You're dragging it. You're dragging it. You're dragging it. I will drag you, Jack. What? What? You just did it too. Never thought him? Is that what you said? Holy shit. Bud. A little blood. A little blood. Young fly on the trap. What the fuck are you on about? You're not
Why on
thug life,
about?
dog.
Why on about? Why on about?
Alright, bro. You're not a fog. So, I don't know, but anybody can be black and be a fog.
Okay, so.
Can I be Jamaican? Be a thug? Empty your fucking pockets right now! That's British. Bombaclat!
Alright, Maruto, you're done.
Alright, bro. Kill yourself. We should play
This
Overwatch.
nigga's so random. He says it every time, every day at the same hour, bro.
What the
What
fuck
the
are
hell?
you on?
Like, what the hell, boy? Okay.
So I say Bombaclat at 8 p.m. in the afternoon every day. What? Even if you're at a party? What? We should play Overwatch. We should troll on Overwatch like we did a little bit ago. Yeah, because they got mad. That's kind of what happens. You make somebody mad and they start getting petty. They were laughing at my absolutely hilarious joke. They probably were. Why do you refer to yourself as low blood? Do you refer to yourself as Jitlatang? And I
I
refer to
am the
myself as
Gulab Gulab
Jitlatang.
Galap. Gabo, 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 gabo.
The fuck, bro? Alright, bro. You're alright. You're dragging it.
Ah!
I remember. I remember you was conflicted. App screen.
Cállate, pendejo, me tienes hasta la verga,
What the
pendejo.
fuck? Okay.
You're so gay.
Daniel, are you Jitlatang or what?
I am the
Oh,
Gulab
you
Gulab
Jitlatang or
Galap.
Betsoon?
I am the Gulab Gulab Galap.
What?
Ah, flippity flop. Flippity flop flop. Flippity flop blip blip.
Vlog is not Jitlatang.
Flippity blip flop.